gonna thug it out. I gotta know. I got a play. No, that's not. I got a playbook that I use, but I just don't have my playbook. Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down. This is a playbook I can still win under, my G.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium.
Already on.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. This will be taken in at the roll. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Flowers drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This is taken at the 18.
Thank you. Get that. Get the ball. Let's go. Thanks for doing all that juking, Tommy.
We'll take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll drop to throw. And an alley to run.
Look at my quarterback out here, yo.
First down as they'll get into the ground at the Lions 23.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
I'm in your division.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Thank you.
Here's a throw that's taken
Face
in
mask.
the backfield.
Thank you.
And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs
Oh,
aren't
man,
working
come
now.
on,
They turn
man.
into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game.
Too fast.
He's going to take it in for a
McDougal.
Jets touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I love my defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Actually, I don't even think it's for you, bro. Just because my people are a little overall. It's not for you. Not because of you, though. It's because of the overall.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Come in.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Bravo!
Ooh.
Check safety! 61, match box.
Oh, he said it in the chat.
2nd and 1.
Oh, so why did 3 niggas just going?
That's caught
like,
by the
4
big
niggas
tight end,
was going.
T.J. Hockenson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a
you
first
couldn't
down.
try.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Make
You
up.
catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Honestly, he don't even fit my
To throw on 2nd down. Pickett. He's going to air one out.
Oh my!
It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, Charlie! 44's the mic! Here we go! Hey! Let go!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett. That one into the hands of King. Now the ball comes loose. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Every time I animation, niggas just kick the ball.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run. This is Johnson pushing through the contact. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. To Johnson again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Carry on Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You don't agree?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really
oh my God! And it's holding. Come on, man. McDougal do this, man. Even though it's holding every time on defense.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag.
Man, Bobby Anderson, bro. That's why I want to trade this nigga, bro.
Don't put the points on the board just yet.
And to give this time to the tailback. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It was Braylon Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have...
Oh, yeah, get it. Let's go, man. I love my defense, home.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ready? 18 Gator.
All right, bro.
Here we go.
You know why?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
He could be right at niggas. The nigga could be
second
stupid,
down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Pickett. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They're going to look to throw. Bryant has it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Great option. Quarterback kept it.
Everybody looking smack like that nigga Mako, I see. Everybody loves using Mako stuff. I hope everybody in the chat hear that, too.
They try to throw on second down,
that is
but
Mako
this one is
stuff. I'm looking at it right now.
Well,
everybody using Mako
these catches
stuff.
That are made,
Nigga, it don't matter. Mako brought into the league and everybody using that Nano stuff.
Down instead of 2.
Alright, nigga, what? Nobody was using this in the league until Mako came in here. What are you talking about, bro?
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
You talking about LA?
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That nigga Mako came over here.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it complete to Anderson.
Yeah, you want to use that Mako stuff, nigga. Hey, stop playing with me, huh? Oh, he ain't use it that time. He ain't use it that time. He ain't use it. He must have heard me, cuz. He ain't use it that time. Niggas looking like Mako for real. Trying to be Mako.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
He talking about Mac ain't start. Well, nigga, I know Mac ain't start the blitz, nigga. I know he started in this league, though. Everything.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
That's nano, cuz. Shawty got that
nano.
nano.
Down the coast now to Orlando.
I swear on everything.
Jonathan Coachman.
I swear on everything. I did not see that in this league until Mago came in this zone.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, you know?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Yes, sir.
Pressure, they got him again.
Taco
Charlton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Oh, my God. Taco Fall. Yeah, that's Taco Fall.
Back to throw. Pickett.
Marcus Wood. Hey, bro, we locked up over here, nigga.
Picked up
we locked up over here, cuz.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take his beat.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Man, got 95 speed now.
Send this one away.
If anything, Gianni, I said I'd take a speed back from you, though, bro. You got me with the speed back.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You said... Hey,
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next
drive. Do you want Bobby Anderson? He got X factor, bro.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 23 yards the pickup there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Looking to throw.
Hey, bro.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm thinking get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination, but pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back to throw. Pickett.
What they call?
He's down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hey, shoot.
2nd and 6. That time completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith.
Oh, why you miss him out of everything?
Touchdown. Ito Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution, because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. Now they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots, where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Ready? 10 Lobo. 54 Mike. Who that? Greystone, Travis.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. That good for 22 and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Bryant. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready up. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, tight end. Now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
You don't know big dude. Nah, you don't know big dude like that, dude. Yeah. My man already got to start.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown.
Right now, Ricky Williams.
Punching it in from a yard away. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. On first down, Pickett. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Ready.
From the gun, Pickett.
Yes, sir. Sam Hubbard.
Escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Pickett.
Mika!
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No, well, they're going to get
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He'll pitch it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
31.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Yeah, greatness.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Are you talking about this league?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Come on, Mix. I'm balanced.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Now.
2nd and 2.
Yes, sir.
To escape, and he goes down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Pickett. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Set 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Let's go.
From the gun, Pickett. He's going to let it fly.
No, sir.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game set match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Nope, I got it.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And to the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Why can't you?
I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Jets, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside...
Damn, Cosmo is taking up 22 mil.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball, mains. All I ever do is ball, main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like a
Lil Jamie, I don't care. I'll just be a sniper, you feel me?
finish him. Press around me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all.
Yeah, you can beat a rusher. Oh, my man a 94 speed. Oh my God. Hey, bro, you want one of my running backs, bro? Look, I'm letting you know right now, but no, they low overalls. But I'm letting you know right now, when these niggas dogs, bro, and you say no, bro, you're not getting them off me. So, do you want them now or yeah? I'm letting you know right now, boy. These niggas dogs. I'm the Jets, bro. I'm just telling you though, bro. If these niggas, when they become dogs, bro, don't ask for them when you say no, yeah, bro. Right now, bro. I mean, my man McDougal just turned to a star, bro. It's over, bro. He's staying my running back. Nah. See, that's when you going a little too far. I ain't. Come on now. You can get done. You can get done. You can get done though, bro. A man done like that. Oh my God, he got a 96 speed now. Oh my God. Slim, my man just got 2 speed in 1 week. Oh my God. McDougal.
We can make a transaction, bro. A 3-way